Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Jedi Night's Watch. I'm Graham, and today I want to take you on a tour of my Hot Toys collection. It's been about 6 months or so since we've last visited our collection, and we've grown quite a bit since then. We've added a heck of a lot more figures, we've added another DTOF, and we've added our own custom riser to our DTOF shelves. Before we get going, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, be a part of the watch, and ring that notification bell so you know when we're coming out with new content. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let's flip the camera around and take a look at what we have. So before we take a closer look at all the figures here, I just want to get a shot here of our whole collection and let you know some of the changes that we've made to the collection since our last collection video. We have added a 5th DTOF cabinet to the collection. Before we just had 4. Right now I'm already thinking I need to get another DTOF and make it 6 because I'm starting to run out of room, but I am trying to decide if it's a better option to get a 6 DTOF or to maybe look at an entirely new cabinet, a freestanding cabinet or something like that. Another thing we did was we actually removed the black fabric felt that we had as backdrops for the display. I think by doing that it makes the figures pop that much more. It looks brighter and I think a little bit more clean. So I think that really helped the display as well. I went on IKEA and I was looking for some sort of riser that I could put the DTOFs on to raise them up, and wasn't really finding the size I needed and was worried that they wouldn't support the weight of the DTOF. So what I did was I made my own custom riser out of 2x12s and 2x10 boards from Home Depot. It was a super simple project that took me about a day to make, and some spray paint, some cuts, and screwing them together. So this thing is solid wood and it's going to hold up really nice. In hindsight, I probably should have made it a little bit bigger, but for where the collection was in the room, this was the biggest I could make. So now if I want to add another DTOF, I'm probably going to have to make an entirely new riser for the collection. Might cut it in half and make 2 separate risers and just kind of butt them together. I guess we'll kind of see. I'm not really sure what I want to do yet. And finally, we added aluminum channel diffusers that we mounted the Home Depot lights onto. And what this does is it helps the viewing angle from outside where you don't have the light glaring out at you and kind of getting in your eyes. So it's a lot easier to view the figures, and then it's also going to hit the figures at a lot more efficient of an angle and illuminate them a lot better. This is a quick and easy thing that we did a video on as well, so you can watch that on how to do it. So now let's get a closer look at all the figures in our collection. In our first DTOF, we have the older but still amazing 1989 Batman Michael Keaton. This figure is definitely a grail of mine, one that I was trying to acquire for some time. Super glad that I was able to get it. He doesn't articulate the best, but in this museum pose it works well, and the cape is a Jackson Jew cape. Going down to the next shelf, we have the Bvs Batman, which was my first Hot Toys figure, still one of my favorites as well. Next to Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad. I actually had to sell my black chrome armored Batman to get her, but very happy that I was able to do so because her price is shooting up a lot lately. And next we have Justice League Superman. Still not sure how I want to pose this guy. I had him in a floating pose, but I was a little worried that the waist grabber was going to ruin the suit. I love the colors in the suit, the bright hues and the blues and the reds, and this is my one and only Superman, but I do have the Nightmare Batman and the black suit Superman on pre-order. And finally, these figures are not Hot Toys. They are from 3.0, but they are amazing nonetheless. They're kind of hit or miss for 3.0 with the Game of Thrones, but these 3 figures, I think the likeness to the characters is spot on. Look at the Night King back there, just raising the dead up. He looks so awesome. Then we have Jon Snow. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, I definitely think you need to pick these figures up. In the next DTOF, we have the Joker Dx12. I did put a Fire Toys coat on him. I thought the fabric looked a little bit more screen accurate as opposed to the one that came with him. And then we have the Dx12 Batman, and I did swap the head out for the Armory head sculpt, which I think is awesome. This figure is great, but you do need to do some modifications to get him looking just right. And he also has an Unreal Customs draping cape, which really puts the figure over the top. Great movie, great trilogy. Let's keep going. Next, we have another BVS figure. This is the Nightmare Batman. This is one of my favorite figures in the collection. We do have a custom coat on him that is also, again, going to be more screen accurate. Has some wiring in it to help flow and make it look like the wind is blowing him. And this figure was just so underrated when he came out, and now he's just a grail for many. You gotta get him if you can. Next, we have the Beskar Mandalorian with the child, and on the floor there we have a beaten up Return of the Jedi Stormtrooper. I love the flamethrower effect on this Mando. I did sell my OG Mando in order to get this guy, but wouldn't say I regret it, but I do miss having that figure in the collection as well. And down below we have the Predator figures. We have on the left the classic Predator, the Jungle Hunter from the movie Predators. And on the right, we have the Elder Predator 2.0 from Predator 2. These are two of my favorite Predators. I would like to get the City Hunter as well, but he has been so hard to find. Just great detail in the bodies and the head sculpts. These Predator figures are definitely underrated. Next, we get into more Star Wars. We have Darth Vader from The Empire Strikes Back. This is not the 40th anniversary release. This is the OG release. And he does have a custom cape from Jackson Ju on him right here. And the lightsaber here, I actually painted a red. I don't like using batteries in my figures, so I thought that was a cool way to make it stand out. And you can see here the cape has like a velvety look to it. I wasn't sure if I would like that, but here posed, I think it looks pretty good. Next, we have the Emperor and Solo Darth Maul. The Emperor is definitely a Star Wars fan must in your collection. Comes with the throne. Got him for a great price, and really happy to have him. The reason why I got this Solo Darth Maul are these legs right here. I thought this is just a work of art by Hot Toys. Great craftsmanship. And the figure just looks amazing. And the clothing, I think, really fits the figure really well too. And next we have Return of the Jedi, Luke Skywalker, the Deluxe edition. And with him we have an Unreal Customs Mandalorian black cloak to kind of convert him into the Mandalorian Luke. And again, I did paint his lightsaber blade that green just to make it stand out a little bit more. Going down to the bottom, two of my newer figures here. We have the Sideshow Han Solo and Carbonite, along with the Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett. I picked up the Solo and Carbonite because I had some reward points from Sideshow. There was free shipping, got him for a really good deal. Got him in the collection, and it's actually a really, really cool figure, but I had to have Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett with him. He is also a great figure. Glad I was able to pick him up, and they look great together. And we did do a video on the Solo and Carbonite, so check that out as well. Next, we're moving into more of the Marvel area of the collection. Now, on our last video, we had just one Marvel character, and that was the Iron Man. We have certainly grown from there. Here we have Infinity War set up. We have Infinity War Thor with the Groot and Rocket 2-pack. I actually was able to get this 2-pack for a really good price on eBay because the Rocket here had a broken peg stuck in his arm. So I was able to dig that out, and voila, they're back to normal. Look at this Groot. I love this Groot. This is another one of my favorites in the collection. These three together look amazing, and it was one of my favorite parts of Infinity War. Coming down, we do have the Iron Man Mark 7 die-cast figure. This is my only Iron Man. I think this one is the best bang for your buck. If you're going to get one Iron Man figure, I think it's got to be this one, the Mark 7, or possibly the Mark 85, which I do want to get that battle damage version. Here we just have him in a power pose. Might change it up soon, as he's been in this pose for a while. And down below that we have Thanos from Endgame. A lot of people say this is not screen accurate to Endgame because he had the nano gauntlet on, but in the beginning of the movie when he's beating up Thor and Loki, he does have this gauntlet, so technically it is movie accurate. The head sculpt here is top notch, second to none, super detailed, looks just like Thanos in the movie. Great figure and huge figure as well. Going down, we have John Wick from John Wick 2. This is a fun figure to have, easy to pose for the most part, some restrictions in the arms, but being that it's fabric, he is easy to pose, comes with a lot of guns. I actually painted with acrylic paint in the beard. I filled it in a little bit more because it just faded too much, wasn't accurate to the movie. I think he looks pretty good now. I mean, it was one of my first tries, so I think I did pretty good. Great movie, great trilogy, can't wait for the fourth one. This is a good figure to have. And in the final DTOF, we have the Spider-Man homemade suit. I was debating if I was going to get this or the upgraded suit, and I chose this one for posing purposes, to do poses just like this. And then the base is actually going to be from Spider-Man 3. I picked it up separately. I think they work well together. I love this suit. I love the hoodie and the mask and the sweatpants. Just a cool look, and it's a different look for Spider-Man that we don't normally see. Next shelf, we have our Guardians of the Galaxy figures, and we have Gamora, Nebula, Star-Lord, and don't forget little baby Groot there on the bottom. All of these figures were done really well. Nebula, the likeness is awesome. It's amazing. I got her just before she sold out on Sideshow. There's little baby Groot. He came with Gamora. Gamora's another great figure. Do wish she had sculpted hair, but all three of these together look awesome. And next we have Endgame Cap. This is the best Captain America in my opinion. The body proportions are really good. He comes with a lot of cool accessories. They did a new head sculpt for the figure, and yeah, I love this one a lot. He looks great. I'm gonna hopefully pose him with Black Widow or something, maybe put him with Iron Man pretty soon here, but really great figure. And down below, we have two figures from some of my favorite movies in the 90s growing up. We have Terminator 2, the Dx13 Battle Damage, and then Robocop. The detail on the Terminator is amazing still. Like, you just look at all the battle damage, and this guy, the likeness to Arnold, they got this one right. This has got to be one of their best figures, in my opinion, as well as the Robocop. You know, he's die cast. Again, it's like a 1/6 version right in your pocket. He looks awesome, and a must-have for Robocop fans out there. And finally, we do have Black Widow. We don't have her out of the box yet. Might do an unboxing video, not sure. Let us know if you want us to, but can't wait to get her into the collection as well. Very excited for that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, there you have it. That is the Jedi Night's Watch collection up to this point. We've been collecting for just over a year now, so we do have a great start on this awesome hobby. It's definitely a slippery slope, so be careful out there. Let us know what you guys think of our collection to this point. Let us know what you think of the poses we have the figures in. Let us know which ones you like and which ones you think we could do better at, because we're always open to hear your opinions and what cool poses we could put these figures into. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and ring that bell so you can be notified when we're coming out with new content. We definitely have a lot of cool stuff coming your way. Rob and I have a lot of fun on this channel with you guys, and we love the community. Alright guys, until next time, stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon.